Vinicius Junior is not the reason for Kylian Mbappe's loss of form, or probably is not performing to you guys' expectation. Vinicius has nothing to do with that. In fact, Vinicius is trying his best. You guys should not spread false narrative on these two players, between these two players rather. Vinicius is trying his possible best to make Mbappe regain his best form. Mbappe did not come to Real Madrid with his best form, or should I say in his best form. He didn't come to Madrid in his best form. He lost his form in the final stages of last season. He didn't perform well in the Euros. In fact, he was shit in the Euros. He could not do anything against Dortmund. Could not do, in fact, if not for the red card Barcelona had against PSG, they were already out of that game already. Mbappe did not really play well in that game. And those were the times Vinicius, was in a smoky form. And a lot of people can want to spread the narrative that Vinicius, they've always been saying that Vinicius has been a better player than blah 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 blah. I'm not going to dive into that topic right now, but what I'm here to say is that Vinicius has nothing to do with what Mbappe or the left wing, most especially, that people have been spreading that narrative that it is until Mbappe start playing as the left winger, that is when Mbappe will start picking his form and all this and that. It's not the left wing. It has nothing to do with the left wing, for crying out loud. For fuck's sake, it has nothing to do with left wing. Mbappe has always been a centre forward, and who said that centre forward means you have to be in the box at all times? No, Benzema played for Real Madrid. You don't necessarily have to be in the box and be a centre forward. You can be a free roaming striker. We have Benzema, we have Firmino, strikers that we have Thierry Henry. Did you? Come on, man. Mbappe can play all three positions in the centre forward. He can play as a in the attack. He can play as a right winger, centre forward, and as a left winger. He has played more as a centre forward than all three positions, than both flanks combined. Go and check it. The stats are there. Transfer market stats is there for you to see. Look at it. He has played more games as a centre forward than as a winger. He can play as a right winger perfectly. The only thing that differentiates him from every other right winger, like Salah or Decoder, is not a left-footed right winger. If Mbappe was left-footed, you will still call him a left-footed winger, right-footed winger. I made a video some time ago. I told you that as a player, Mbappe might be better than Vinicius, but as a winger, Vinicius is far better than him. In fact, there are some things that wingers possess that little detail is absent from Kylian Mbappe. It is absent from him. There are times whereby your playing style starts deviating from being a winger to a centre forward, or being a winger to a number 10. You understand that kind of thing? Like we saw the likes of Neymar, Hazard, and co. But that's not where we are going to. Mbappe is a centre forward, and I'm still repeating it. He's a centre forward. Okay, if you are saying that Mbappe is not a centre forward, let me ask you, where was he playing? All for the 6 seasons he was with Neymar, or was it 5 seasons that he was with Neymar? Where was he playing? When he was in Monaco, he wasn't playing as a winger. As a left winger, he was playing as a right winger. Or probably sometimes he played as in a double pivot formation with Falcao. Sometimes he plays on the left, but most times he played as a centre forward. Also, in PSG, he was playing as a centre forward. As the centre forward. Icardi got to PSG, got benched. Yes, when Cavani was there, he was the right winger. He was never the left winger. It was towards the final, I think it was the last season, or the second to the last season, Pochettino started using him as a left winger, Neymar as a 10, and Di Maria on the right wing. And then who was the striker? I think he was still the striker. Probably sometimes Icardi as a striker. Why? Also. And then when Messi got there, Messi was the right winger, or sometimes Messi plays as a 10, Di Maria on the right, Neymar on the left, and Mbappe the centre forward. The reason why you guys want to confuse Mbappe's position as being a left winger is because of the position he receives the ball. He doesn't receive the ball out wide safe. He received the ball in between defenders. Go and check his run. I can show you guys videos. Go and watch. The thing is that most of you only watch Mbappe in the Champions League, or probably from ESC. And I can understand some Barcelona fans that that watched Mbappe when he was in PSG because of the Messi effect. But for someone like me, I do watch Mbappe even when before Messi got there. I watch PSG games, not as much as I watched it when when Messi was there. But sometimes I do watch clips of him because I was monitoring the player Madrid was going to sign for about 7 seasons. I've monitored Mbappe since Monaco days. So it is something that I know perfectly well. One of the reasons why I feel Mbappe is struggling currently in Madrid, this one is Madrid most especially, is that Ancelotti hasn't discovered or hasn't found a way to use him. And to Madrid fans that feel that Mbappe misses too much chances, he does this, he does that, he does that, you guys literally have no idea of the player you are going to buy or the player you were getting. Mbappe has always been like this. He hasn't been the most clinical. He's not a great finisher. He's never a great finisher. He was not a great finisher. He was just good. He was exceptional, yes. He was above average, but he wasn't great. He wasn't great. If we are talking of great finisher, we talk of Helen Haaland. Mbappe's conversion rate is not all that great, man.